The following unbelievable story is recounted by Rabbi David Ashir. He personally called the woman to verify the details are true, and you'll have to understand why you'll understand why when you hear the end of the story. About 3 years ago, a woman was having trouble conceiving. She already had a few children, and the doctors couldn't figure out any problem. At that time, she was not very religious, and someone advised her to accept upon herself to become more observant as a merit. So she said yes. She started to pray every single day. She started to make blessings before she ate, and she stopped using her phone on Shabbos. Baruch Hashem, she had a beautiful baby boy, and she continued to grow spiritually. One Friday afternoon, she went to light Shabbos candles. But strangely, she could only get one of the candles to light. She tried a few times, but it just wouldn't catch. She left it. The next week, the same thing happened. She tried to use other candles, but no matter what she did, she couldn't get the second candle to light. This pattern continued for weeks. She was afraid to tell anyone. She thought it was a bad omen. But after a couple of months, she called her local rabbi and told him. In response, he asked her about her Shabbos observance. Rabbi, she said, we've come such a long way. We're still growing, but we still have some issues. We leave our televisions on Shabbat. The rabbi told her about the sanctity of Shabbos, and how Shabbos is supposed to be a spiritual day. He told her to stop watching TV on Shabbat. But she said, Rabbi, we're not ready for that yet. It's too hard for my children, for my husband. We'll try something else. But the candles still didn't light. One day, her sister-in-law mentioned that her family had undertaken to stop watching TV on Shabbos, and they were enjoying their Shabbos immensely. Inspired, this woman went back to her husband and her children, and she related what the rabbi had suggested. The children responded, Ma, if that's what's going to fix the problem, of course you're willing to stop. And they finally agreed to stop watching TV. That Friday afternoon, she lit the candles. Not only did they both light, but they were the tallest, most beautiful flames she'd ever lit. It was an open miracle. For the next few weeks, both candles lit easily. But about 6 weeks later, when she tried lighting the second candle, it wouldn't light. What could the problem be now? She noticed one of her children wasn't downstairs lighting with them. She went up to the room and saw his television was still on. She said, Shabbos is starting. Close it and come down. She went down, and of course this time, both wicks caught fire. Now, the family loves Shabbos. Instead of running to their rooms to watch TV, they interact with one another. They go to shul and enjoy every minyan. And this woman says she would never go back to her old ways for anything. May we merit to see such open miracles in the schos of Shabbos Kodesh.